everyone for some more of my Newport County Road to Glory career mode for FIFA 19. And before I play this away game against Swindon Town, who, by the way, is in 3rd place in the table right now, we're in 1st place with 48 points, 8 points ahead of them, and MK Dons. Take a look at the table real quick. Yeovil Town and Morecambe still at the bottom too. Morecambe having a terrible season. But yeah, I just want to show you guys real quick what's been happening since the game against Gillingham. And I'm not even going to read the results, I'm just going to go ahead. As you can probably see in the table, I've pretty much stayed undefeated throughout the season, which is very good to see. Yeah, just skim through these here real quick. Oh, by the way, I did lose this away game against MK Dons in the FA Cup, which means I'm not in any cup competitions. I drew 2-2 here, but I ended up losing 4-3 on penalties. But yeah, the remainder of the season is going to be League 2 games, which is good in a way. That way I can concentrate solely on the league. But I do have to correct myself on one thing. In the previous video, for some reason, I thought that Forest Green Rovers failed to make the playoffs this season, but they did lose in the promotion playoffs to eventual winners Tranmere. So I don't know why I thought that they weren't in the playoffs. But like I said before, I don't really follow League 2 as much as I follow like the Premier League or the Championship. But one final thing I do want to show you guys is I am starting to get a youth academy together. As you can see, Caleb Bailey, you guys already seen. Ethan Gibbs, I picked up this guy. He's 38 overall, but his potential can get up to the 82. And I've already seen Joseph Bliska. Morgan Morris is at a 44 rating, although his potential isn't all that great, which is kind of concerning. But this is a guy right here that I'm most excited about. I think this guy might be the future star of Newport County in his career mode. It's Mason Cooper. He's a left winger. 48 overall, which I'm thinking he'll probably be at around high 50s, low 60 overall by the end of the season. And there's a potential up to 94. So yeah, I'm very excited about Mason Cooper, him being a part of my youth academy. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this game against Swindon Town, who happens to be a former Premier League side. As a matter of fact, they were in the 2nd ever season of the Premier League. They got promoted alongside Newcastle and West Ham. Of course, they ended up finishing bottom of the table, though. I think they were the first team in Premier League history to concede 100 goals in a season, which really isn't all that great. But as you can see there, my starting lineup and my bench. Yeah, I do want to get this game over with because I should say this is going to be my final game that I'm going to play before the January transfer window. And I cannot wait to see what the January transfer window holds. I do have a few moves planned, but that just depends on what happens, who I'm able to sell. Now, I do have a few guys transfer listed I'm hoping to sell. And yeah, I'm looking to make a few free agent signings if I can, and maybe even a few pre-contract signings. A few players that I've been scouting. But yeah, the areas I want to strengthen most of the January transfer window is I do want another decent center back, and I do want another striker, a decent rated striker. And if I have somebody left over, I do also want to concentrate on bringing at least one winger, if I can. Oh crap, I skipped through the lineups. Oops. You see Swindon Town's lineup right there. They're playing a 4-3-3 holding, which is a formation I'm considering going to in the near future with this Newport County team. But so far, I've been doing good with this side here. You can see Jamil Matt's already up to 64, Mon's up to 63, Dimitriou's up to 64, Leadbitter's now up to 62. But yeah, I'm under the philosophy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. As long as I'm doing good with this formation, I don't really see an immediate need to change it right away. I'm giving Sheehan the start here. He wanted some game time today. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. That would have been an incredible goal there, but I think that was Kennedy. But yeah, I have a few ideas what I want to do in the transfer window. It's just the fact that if I'm able to sell a few players in order to get what I need to get done. Yeah, those of you who know me know I like to work the wings. I like to stretch out the defense as much as I can. work the entire area of the pitch if I can. And that's a nice header by Jamil Matt, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the leading goal scorer in League 2. At least I know he's the leading goal scorer on my team. He seems to be everywhere today. And I do want to get a decent overall striker to have alongside him. And if that means selling Amon, I mean, if that's what it's going to take, that's what it's going to take. But, yeah, I was able to keep the ball in. I prefer not to sell Amon because he's been doing good for me, but at the same time, if I do get an opportunity to bring in another decent striker, I'm going to. And oh, that was a good save. Is that gonna be a corner? Or is that gonna be a goal kick? Yeah, that's gonna be a corner. And I have decent backup strikers. I have Meyer Bevan. I have Adebayo Aziz. I got Harry McCurdy. So if I do end up selling them on, it's not like it's gonna be all that dramatic of a loss. If anything, I do have one too many strikers, so if I sell them on and bring in another striker, I'm willing to do that. Maybe send McCurdy out on loan, or Aziz, one of them. I'm willing to do that. And there's actually a few center backs I'm looking at bringing in too. One of them is, I think, a 72 rating, which is going to be very exciting. Imagine having a 72 rated center back in a League 2 side. That's going to be mental. And Jamil Matt with yet another goal. He's on a brace right now. Ryan Haynes, the former Shrewsbury left back. Applying some pressure. Amon, get the ball. Nice! Play advantage. Thank you, ref. But yeah, I like Amon. If I don't have to sell him, I'm not going to. But if the offer comes in for him, I'm going to have to seriously entertain it. And I prefer to sell him over Matt. Like, if I do get a decent offer from Matt, I'm inclined not to do so because I still got a good few seasons with him, whereas Amon, he's already at 30 years of age. I don't know how much longer he has before he starts dropping off in overall. So I'd much prefer to keep Matt over Amon. Even though Amon was Newport County's FA Cup hero this past season. Sheehan, Macarena, screw it. Oh, not too far off. Even though I've been pretty much yakking this entire episode, I do have to say that my team feels a lot better. I mean, yeah, this is League 2, but my team feels a lot better playing Swindon Town, who's on top of the table with me, than what I did with Gillingham. Yeah, that Gillingham game, especially that second half, that game was a disaster. I want a much better second half out of my team than what I got in the Gillingham game. Screw it. Oh, good goal by Amon. I think that's a hat-trick for him. Beautiful goal. Yeah, that's an 11-minute hat-trick by Padraig Amon, the Irish striker. Amon applying some more pressure. Matt, can you score from distance? Yes, he can. And that's his hat-trick, I believe. So both my strikers are on hat-tricks right now. That is very awesome to see. Hopefully I still have my scoring touch in the second half. Hopefully I won't have an absolute horror fest like I did against Gillingham. Amon gets his fourth of the game. Okay, Amon. I don't know why you're out on the left wing, but see if you can cross it in. That was straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, Padraig Amon is not known for his crossing. I mean, considering he's a striker, he better not be known for his crossing. Okay, Intriago trying to force Swindon into a mistake. Nice work by Intriago. I wasn't even controlling him there. Oh, terrible pass by Haynes. Okay, wait. Oh, frick. Nice. Trying not to concede a penalty. Okay. Kennedy, do you have speed? Yes, you do. That ended up being beautiful. Can you finish? Yes! I was hoping Ben Kennedy would have beat the Swindon left back to that ball, and sure enough, he did. That's about as good of a pass as I would have gotten through to him, too, so I'm glad that that worked out in the end. Okay, first half looked good, but then again, the first half against Gillingham looked good, too. Now it's the second half that worries me. Yeah, I like Swindon's kits a lot. I mean, it's a pretty simple red look on them, but as a matter of fact, they actually had more possession than I did. I didn't even realize that. I'm actually going to sub Amond off, even though he's been good for me. Make sure he's fresh for the next game. I'll put McCurdy in there, give him a little bit more time. May put Labadie back out there, and I might put Baconson in there. Because I want to give some of the players that I don't really play all that much some game time. Okay, Paul plays it in Thiago, who plays it to Kennedy. I'm looking for a much better second half for my team, especially against Gillingham, and that's a perfect start right there. Boy, I had trouble speaking English there, but McCurdy was right there. Yeah, I'm aiming for a much better second half against this Swindon side than what I did against Gillingham in the Checkatrade Trophy. Okay, nice steal by McCurdy. And that's the second goal in a row for the ex-Aston Villa player. I really should start giving him drills too, but right now I've been training up Meyer Bevan. Since he's at a 60 overall, you guys didn't get the chance to see that, but Bevan is now our third 60 rated striker. So weird saying that, especially since all my other career... Oh, what kind of... Sheehan, that was not a good pass. Yeah, in all my other career modes, I'm used to playing with low 70s, I mean high 70, low to mid 80 players, and I have a team where my highest rated players is 69. Yeah, it's a little bit of a departure, but, oh! Is that gonna be... I don't think that's a corner. I think that's gonna be a miss. No, that was a corner. I thought for sure that touched my guy first. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with that. Pull with a nice corner kick into Kennedy. Kennedy slots it home. I think that's for his second of the game. Yeah, I can already tell this feels much better. I mean, yes, Swindon is a League 2 side and Gillingham is a League 1 side. Okay, let's try from distance. Oh, that actually wasn't too far off. Mokoena, I'm gonna sub him off. I'll put Baconson in, and I think my final sub is gonna be Inchiago in for Labadie. But yeah, this team is starting to feel a lot better than what it did before. Make sure Mokoena is fresh. McCurdy applying pressure. That looked like that was out of bounds from here. I don't know. But then again, I think I got away with one in that corner kick that led to that Ben Kennedy goal. And oh! I kind of wish he wouldn't have headed it straight at the goalkeeper. He did have open space there in goal. Yeah, I think he could have done a little bit better there. And that was a poor corner kick. Baconson, can you get a goal? Nope. Ledbetter, can you shoot from distance? No, he can't. Swindon bodies everywhere. Can you work this? Nice! Ledbetter with the goal. Okay, one final sub. I am going to take Inchiago off, and I'm going to put Labadie in there. Who did put in a transfer request for me, so he is one of the players that even though I like the guy, that I do plan on selling, because I'm not going to have players on my team that's not happy. And I do rate Labadie, but if I can get some money in for him, I'm going to. Okay, nice. Oh, that was not a good cross. Why did he cross it that hard? Oh, Matt was right there. He very nearly made something unnecessary. Get out of the way. Yeah, let the goalkeeper make the play. Don't get a silly yellow card. Okay, Ledbetter, my right winger. Okay, that's kind of cross I wanted to before. Is that going to be a corner? Yeah, it is. Okay, Reagan Poole swings it in. Nice touch by Haynes. Can he get through the bodies? Yes, he can. That's a beautiful goal by my left back, Ryan Haynes. Yeah, he's going to be a very important player for me, especially if I do get promoted to League One, considering that he did come from Shrewsbury, who do play in League One. So he's got to be a big asset for me next season if I do make it to League One, which, the way it looks so far, I'm pretty much well on my way. I mean, anything can happen, but the goal this year has to be, if I'm not automatically promoted to League One, go through at least the playoffs to the League One. But I do... League One football is a must for this team for next season. And depending on what I do in the January transfer window, I want to make sure to make that as much of a reality as I can. Okay, see if I can steal the ball. Jamil Max had a heck of a game for me. Okay, nice. Kennedy, screw it. Can you get your hat trick? Oh, was that saved? Yes, it was. Forcing a good save out of the Swindon goalkeeper. Oh, it wasn't. If I think I got a head on that, that would have been a decent attempt at a goal. And ooh. Bigelow kind of looking a little bit shaky and goal. Let's see if I can take advantage of that. Once again, can't get a head on that. McCurdy, you're a striker, but let's see what your crossing is like. Oh! Oh, that was a goal. I thought that was a miss. Okay, can you get a shot? Nope. Good save by Vigouroux. Okay, force a mistake. Oh. Can you get the goal? Oh, what a goal! Baconson with the awesome effort there. I probably had no right scoring that goal, but Baconson did not give up on that play. How did he get that? He was literally on the line. Baconson, you're making yourself notice to me, dude. Oh my gosh. If you're going to be finishing like that, I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing in the future. Good stuff. That was a much better performance all around by Newport County as they take care of business on the road against Swindon Town. Excellent result for my guys. Man of the match went to Reagan Poole. Did really good on corners, I do have to say. I mean, he probably isn't the guy that I should have doing corner kicks, but he got the job done beautifully, so... As much as I thought that Ryan Haynes did a good job for me, I'm going to have to agree with EA on this and give it to Reagan Poole for this game. And look at some of the other ratings. Jamil Mack got 4 goals, 2 assists. Kennedy got 2 goals and 2 assists. Sheehan with 3 assists. Reagan Poole with 3 assists? I didn't even realize that. He probably should have got a perfect 10 out of this game. But there you go. Like I said before, this is going to be my final game. My next game, let me see when my next game is going to be. So I'm going to sim the rest of this month. Sim all of this month. And then my next game will probably be on the road here. It's actually, even though this is an away game, my next game will probably be at home against Mansfield Town. The team that they beat in real life in order to get to the promotion final against Tranmere. But yeah, I'm thinking my next game will be on this game against Mansfield on the 9th. So, but until then, I hope to get some transfer business done. And thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.